Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 33 of our Infitech 2 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So if you recall, last episode we worked on some new machines, doing some new quests and stuff. In the quest book here. And of course we're working on that drilling rig. It is very expensive, and was that here before? Oh no, it's because we got... Wait 1 second, I didn't make any more pieces for that. So I don't know why it suddenly completed the quest for us. Yeah, because see, that's all I've got. It's these. Huh. I have no clue. Well, now they want us to get a bunch more expensive stuff, and I haven't even got this stuff made. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why it's saying that's done. But anyway, that's the only quest we have here at the moment. Very, very expensive quest. And I've actually been switching gears a little bit while I wait for steel and stuff like that to get made. And I've been working on some Thaumcraft stuff. And kind of laying out our area over here, and you know, at least starting it. I haven't got a ton done because I actually spent a while over there working on, you know, the exterior, kind of just the same pattern. I finished the second floor there that we were working on, and then I came over here and worked a little bit, kind of making crystals and a little bit of candles, not a whole lot of those. Pretty much getting it stable and making it look, you know, alright. I like this this style. Is usually how I build this out. It's not fully stabilized yet. We'll end up adding some more stabilization below it, or below that and everything. That's just more for decorative purposes, but you know, you need like 150 or something things. And I also made another bewitched robe. If you notice, it's sitting right there, because the first thing that I want to make today is this thermostatic harness. If you remember, I talked about doing this a while back, but we've just been kind of busy with the tech side of things, and just now getting around to it. So let me grab a couple things here and be here if I've got any. I do have some. I thought so. No, let's actually grab these, just in case something goes wrong. Okay, here we go. And some Essentia valves. I want to say I've got some tubes lying around somewhere. Oh, I got those. I forgot about those ones, and those ones. Those are from quests. No, I don't have any tubes left. Okay. It's possible that I have some... Oh. Huh. I did notice that candles, if you're, you know, fairly decent through bees, you can do it if you have silk wisp. You can make 8 of these for 4 tallow, which is really, really nice, but I use this recipe. Just because that's what we had access to. So I need some quicksilver, some gold nuggets. Not a problem. Grab that. Let me go grab some gold nuggets over here. Okay. A couple pieces of iron. And then just a piece of glass, and we should be good to go. Have any glass on me, do I? No. Okay. Like, I was getting the stuff prepped, but I assumed that surely I had... I wonder if I even have any glass. Okay. Let's have to make one. But I assumed I had some Essentia valves left over. Or some Essentia tubes, I mean. No, I guess not. Let me grab... Oops. Go ahead and grab a couple pieces of cobble as well. And a couple of these. Forgot how much wood we've got over here because just been using the tree farm. Alright. But I feel like a form of flight is way overdue because, you know, I'm accustomed to generally having flight, and so not having any form of it is kind of killing me, just a little bit. I mean, it's probably just being spoiled with flight usually being a bit easier to get. Okay, so we got those, we got some extras and all that good stuff. Let me see, the only other thing I think that we need, I forgot to get ready, is that rotor. I've got that, oh, let me grab some air shards here. And so we got this thaumium rotor we have to make. We're going to need 4 plates, screw and a ring. I wonder if I have some molten soldering alloy. Maybe just do it with the thaumium plates and the ring. That's what we're going to try to do. Okay. And we have... We do, we're good. Okay, cool. So, that in there, throw this there, throw this junk in there. Okay. Come on. Alright. And I was actually looking at making this girdle for it, but honestly none of this is too bad. Rubber sheets are kind of expensive. I mean, you know, making 3 of those, but for the girdle here, the rose gold, we've already got that. Earth clusters, easy to make. Air clusters, easy to make. But cloud blocks. And the Essentia, none of that's bad either to get. But these cloud blocks, I'm assuming we're going to have to find them, but I don't quite know where. Because the clouds in the sky, I mean, those aren't harvestable, so I'm not for sure. Okay, so we should be... I got a hammer, yeah. No? No, I guess... How do we make the ring? Ah, okay. There we go. And... I'm just going to make one of these and hope that nothing goes wrong with this when we go to make it. Because that's really the only thing in there that's kind of a pain to make. And I've got some jars of Potentia. I went ahead, if you notice, I got a ton of Ignis. But we have a ton of charcoal, so it's really not a problem to make a lot of Potentia and Ignis at this point. That's why, you know, I feel like right now is a good time to go ahead and get this harness so that we'll have some flight. Go ahead and close that off there. And so let's go ahead, we'll set the jar of Potentia there. And then we got what? 2 air shards, 2 valves, 2 pumps. So we'll lay them out. There we go. That and that. And then what was the last thing that we needed? Oh yeah, the rotor. That's right. Okay. And now we are good to go. And let's double check that essences. We need 96 Volatus, 32 Iter, 32 Machina, and 32 Potentia. And I've got plenty of Potentia over here. Plenty of Volatus, Iter, and Machina. So we're good to go. Oh. That's Iter and Volatus too. Okay, that's fine. I should have checked what jars I had over here. I checked over there, but didn't check over here. Okay, so we'll just kind of keep an eye on this. It does have to absorb a lot of Potentia for this. So hopefully all goes well. That's why I spent most of the time since last episode trying to stabilize this as best I could. I mean, I've got a couple heads left over I could fit somewhere. I could always put them on the walls, I guess, but ideally I don't want them all over the walls. I know this room's kind of crowded, but it's really, after looking at it, it's the best place right now. We may end up, what's that? We may end up building something like out here for it. Kind of like a raised area that connects over to this. I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, we're just putting it in here. So. Alright, should be almost done. Gathering up the Ascension and everything. It's hitting the Volatus, and quite a bit of that. It's already got, looks like, everything else. And everything's still good and on the pedestals. Oh, there it goes. It's taking the bottle of Potentia, the Ascension tubes. Take the damn rotor. Take the rotor now. There we go. Alright. And there we go. We got our harness. This thing is great, by the way, if you're not familiar with it. Especially for this pack, because otherwise, to get any kind of a jetpack, it was going to be a while, from what I recall. Like, of course, the advanced nano suit, we would need some pretty expensive stuff. Platinum, carbon plates, advanced circuits. Nothing anywhere near this point. The same with these as well. Now that one... Okay, that one is reasonable. I guess you could always go with that jetpack. But... it looks like it takes biogas to fuel it. Huh. Okay, well that one, I guess you could. And then there's like the electric one here. That's not as bad. But you need those 16 times 10 wires. So kind of expensive, but maybe a little bit more reasonable than I thought. But we can shift right click and open this up. We'll put our jar of Essentia in here. And then we can throw it on. That. And you notice we have on our HUD here, we've got a little fuel meter, and I believe, nope, it's not H. What's the control on this pack for it? No. Okay. Because the way this works, you toggle it on and off. Okay, well, give me 1 second while I try to figure out what the command is for this. Okay, welcome back. It was H. It's under the miscellaneous section of the controls. It was buried under the Minecraftpedia and the GravSuit GUI buttons, but I got it fixed. So if we hit H now, you'll notice it kind of like kicks on, and there's all this stuff going on my back here, and we are able to just fly. And it's not super fast, but the nice thing is it is perfect for building because it is 100% stable. I can sit up here and I can build and do stuff and basically just use it to ascend and descend and not just fly all the time. But once we can actually enchant it with haste is an option, and will increase the speed that we fly at. And then we can also get that girdle once we can figure out how to get cloud blocks, and that'll increase the speed that we fly as well. So that's an option also. The next thing that I wanted to get into, if you notice, I've been doing a lot of golem research. I've got most everything in here researched because I'd like to go ahead and set up some kind of a little golem farm right over here just to farm our potatoes and stuff for us. Is kind of oh, excuse me, would be kind of ideal. So making, let me actually just pull Thaumcraft back up. It's a little bit quicker, I think. I think we're gonna go with probably a straw golem. They work fine for just farms. So we're going to need a 10 spring, isn't too bad. We're just going to need a configuration 1 circuit. So let's see. Those should all be stored. Oh, but my configuration 1. Okay, here it is. Alright, so there we go. Okay. And let's see, the long 10 rod, we'll just make 2 10 rods. We'll get us on that. And then we're also going to want these small wood gears we can do just with our chainsaw or a buzz saw, and just a piece of wood. So let's go ahead, let's make we'll go ahead and make 4 of them. Might as well. No? No? That, okay, that's backwards. I think this buzzsaw will work for it. Yeah. Okay. And then we're also going to need a hay bale, which should just be wheat. Okay. I figure we'll just make 1 for right now. I know I'll end up making more because you know, getting into golems and stuff, it's definitely somewhere we want to be, because it's really the only form of like automation and stuff that we have at the moment is golems. But they're actually fairly cheap, which I'm surprised they're not more expensive in the pack, because I know any other like auto farming and stuff that we've got access to is really expensive, whereas like straw golems and stuff aren't. And honestly, even like the clay golems, copper nickel, not too bad. Realistically. But let's see, then we're going to want one of these EEPROMs. So These, if I recall, we've made these before. Yeah, the transistors and microchips. I think I've got most of that stuff already made up. So, let's see here. Over here's my hammer. Oh, when I found out, Jason had mentioned that we can actually put these X.A.C.T crafters together, and they'll share their inventory and stuff together. So it's definitely something I want to do. I just haven't gotten around to it because I got to move everything out, and I was busy doing other stuff. And then to get this, what was it? Bending machine, correct? Yeah, okay. The configuration 1. There we go. And then we just have to get that EEPROM together, which I think all the stuff's over here. Or do I even have any transistors left? Yeah, okay, here we go. Trying to find it there. And what else do we need for that? I know most of it's basic. Oh yeah, those microchips. I know I've got some of those somewhere. Yep, microchip tier 1. Okay, so let's put this. Some of that stuff, I didn't even realize I had like conduit binder in here. Oh yeah, that was when I changed it all over. Never mind, I remember putting that in here now. Glass dust, I didn't know I had that. I need to sort through all this stuff. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Alright, and then just gold nuggets, paper, and redstone torches. Which I think, yeah, I've got paper on me. And those. Oh no. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get some redstone made up, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. So now I've got that redstone. Oh, but I'm out of sticks. Cool. Alright, but we got our tin spring, and I really don't see us having any kind of issue with this. It is fairly simple. We're also going to need some spiritus, some modus, and some humanus. So let me get okay, nothing's actually behind us. We're starting to get into a little bit more warp now. Doing some of that golem research and stuff definitely takes its toll on you. So let's get this crafted up. And that's not right, is it? Okay. Oh, it's all upside down. Okay. That there, and we'll get our EEPROM. Okay, so now for the spiritus, let's see. Heads have spiritus. Okay. And we're going to need how much of it? 8. I know there's other ways to get spiritus, but heads will be fine, I guess. Probably zombie. Yeah. And then they've also got mortis, and I can't think of that other one. And then we're going to need humanus and modus. So for that, let's see. Humanus. Zombie brains. For zombie flesh. That's fine by me. Okay. So we'll go get this stuff cooking up. And then for the modus, I think what we're going to go with, oh good god, concrete, rubber, trapdoors. We'll go with trapdoors. We have tons of wood. Okay, so let's get, I need more wood than that. I don't have any oak, do I, by chance? In these? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. But give me just a second while I get this stuff all cooked up and get our essential ready to go, and then I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. I went ahead and got all of our essential that we needed, and we should be good to go on this. And I already laid out all the items that we made. I just laid them out in here, and we should be all set. Let me go ahead and put this down here. This here, I didn't make spares of the rest of it, so cross your fingers. But I figure we'll end up making a bunch more golems at some point, because they're really not that bad. You know, once you have the research and everything down for them, and like the Golemancer's Bell and some of the upgrades and stuff. And we should be all set. There we go. So we got our golem. Now, we're also going to want his core. We are going to use harvest. Yeah, and I believe it's the order upgrade that we need. Oh, we need a microchip tier 2 for this. I didn't think about that. For harvest. Okay. Advanced circuit parts. Okay, that's a little bit in depth. Well, alright. Now gather is a bit easier. Okay, well I might prep the stuff for that for next episode, maybe? Well, let me see. Let me see how bad this is. I'll do it off camera, I guess. So, 8 transistors, kind of expensive. But we get 4 microchips at a time, which is great. That was what, the lapis and the glowstone. Okay. And then gather, no, harvest. And then we're going to need this advanced circuit board. Okay. Empty circuit board, silicon plates, and polyethylene sheets. We've got polyethylene. From, where did we get that from? We got it from somewhere. Not too long ago, actually. I think we have it in like dust form, right? Okay, welcome back. I decided to go ahead and just make that and make all the stuff for setting this up. It did take quite a while. Basically just running around and getting things set up. By the way, the polyethylene, what it was, I don't think we had made any. I couldn't find any when I looked around for it, but it was fairly easy to make just using naphtha. You can run naphtha with the, oops, let me pull it up here. No, not that. The harvest core here. By the way, this was the worst part out of everything. The naphtha, let me see. The polyethylene, I just got the molten polyethylene, which we can do that with naphtha and a compressed air cell is how to get that. So it wasn't terrible. It was just kind of time consuming running around. By the way, we had to get an Ignis lens, which we may have looked at those before because I was meaning to make the wand cap for that. Believe it was in here. No, that was just that. That was the easy part. Let me see here. Yeah, right here. You can do these different lenses. I use the ruby lens. Let me see. But just a heads up on that. You can use like the Ignis lens and stuff. I wouldn't suggest that one. That's the one I almost did, but then when I was tabbing through here, I saw that you could use the ruby. So to get your ruby plate, you're going to have to get this block of ruby, and it's the same way with the Ignis. And to do that, you're going to have to put 9 rubies through a compressor to get that. Same with Ignis. If you want to do the fire shards, you can run 9 fire shards through and get your Ignis lens, which we'll eventually be using those to make our wand caps, but just a heads up on that. Most of it's all pretty self-explanatory, just flipping through any eye, but it is a little bit time consuming. And then I just got done getting our Essentia. There's Terra and Aqua, which that was all done, and then we just needed the Ordo, which wasn't really an issue at all. And so now we're good to go, I'd say. No? Okay, let me see. Animation core, microchip, hay bales, and thaumium. I wonder why. Huh. Okay. This is all. I wonder why it won't craft it. Oh. Now that's for harvest. Oh, it's for harvest. Okay, we make that. Okay. I'm pretty awesome like that. Okay. We don't need... I was thinking it was Arcane Infusion for some reason, and I'd been setting up everything over there, and I was like, okay, here we go. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I made a gather core, and that one I made in the table there, but, okay. I charged up my wand some. I think we're good on the aspects. I think so. And that, and that. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this. So we got that, and then I also want to get the Golemancer's Bale, just like that. Okay. So now we should be good to go now. You will notice that I made another straw golem, and I also made the order upgrade. All of that was pretty self-explanatory. Basically just pretty well time consuming, I feel like. Can I set him? No. No, don't. Shoot. Okay, I just want... Wait, is it shift? There we go, shift left click. Okay. Been a while since I've messed with these, really. I guess we're going to set up this guy here, give him the gather core, and we'll go ahead and link him to, say, there. Oops. Oops, no. Okay. I'll link him to that. How do we... I can't recall. Well, he not... Okay, let's just remove him for just a second. I always have a little bit of an issue with these, getting them set up first. Okay, so we're going to have him, and link him to that, to that, to that, and to that. Hopefully that'll work. Now go, take it, do your job. Okay. Well, let's just do this. We're just going to set up a potato farm. That's what we're going to do. And tell him to gather potatoes. Then I might add some more whoops. Okay. Okay, and I just don't know if he can interface with these barrels. That might be the issue. Quit being retarded. Okay, yeah, he's not one to interface with those, I think, is the issue. Okay, let me grab a chest really quick. And we can always do item conduits and pump it out to the barrels or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't often use these for my farms. I usually use something else. So, like golems, I tend to use them for like keeping Britannia, Petal Apothecary's Field, stuff like that. Okay, let me see. I think I'm just retarded when it comes to golems. Okay, right-click anywhere in the world to link the golem to blocks, locations, or inventories it may interact with. Yeah, so I mean this should be... I have no clue why he's not wanting to take that over there. Let's see if this one will harvest for us. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. There we go. Now he should be replanting. Cool. Okay. That's pretty much what I wanted right there. And now he's taking a break. Alright, so let me see. I kind of want him in the middle, I think. Left click him. Now we'll give him a minute. He should. You got work to do, buddy. You got things that need to be broken. I mean, picked up. Go. Okay. Okay, let me see. Where's our dolly at? Maybe if I move that barrel around, perhaps? I don't know. I mean, I think he's just not all there. Oh, that's right. I think it's... No, it's not right there. Okay, I have no clue. That shouldn't affect it, though. It shouldn't. He needs to be intelligent. It's like he gets over there, and then he just kind of gets dumb. Okay. We'll seek dropped items within 16 blocks, pick them up, and then place them inside an attached inventory. If they're not attached to an inventory, they will simply hold on to them. If you right-click on the golem, you'll be able to set specific items they should pick up. All others are ignored. That's what I thought, and... and it should be using this inventory. Come on. Just put it in something. Okay. Okay. I have no clue. No clue why. He doesn't want to use any of that. Okay, let me cut camera for just a second. I'm going to try something, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. I got him to work now. I ended up just having to put him on top of the barrel, and that seemed to do the trick. If you notice, he'll go over there and he'll pick it up and he'll go put it in there. So that seems to be working now. At least this way we can automate like our potatoes. And I'm going to try, I mean, it's kind of expensive, but honestly we still got 3 microchips left, so I may automate like the wheat and especially the candleberries, because I want to automate their insertion into there to make the ordo. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do, is we'll automate the candleberries, and I might actually move them and set up like a separate little ore processing area where they always keep it filled up with candleberries and ordo essence, and so we can take the manual aspect out of that. But this should be good. He should break those as they grow, and then this guy will pick them up. So we'll test it just really quickly. We'll grab some bone meal. And I know this episode's probably running a little bit long, so I do apologize about that. Oh, what's going on? My FPS is like... they're starting to want to lag or something. Okay. Oh yeah, we got bone meal here. I didn't know I had all those heads in there. Would have been nice. Okay. So we'll just bone meal up like that. That. Okay. So it may take him a second. If I recall, a lot of times bone mealing plants, they don't respond to that as well. There he goes. So he's going to get busy with that. And there we go. So at least now we have a little Thaumcraft farm. Sorry it had a little bit of issue there for a second with it, but it's all up and running now. It's probably going to take them a second to notice those, but that's okay. Sometimes they like to derp around, so. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode out there. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. And yeah. And by the way, we'll probably start, I don't know what's going on here, messing with Ender.io and Pneumaticraft and stuff before too long. So, because I know we'll start kind of taking a little bit of detours from the quest book a bit more than normal, because we're at the point now we can cover some other quests, and we're also at the point where the quests take a while to finish. So, like in the case with that oil rig. But hopefully next episode we'll get that set up and going. So, I hope you guys join me for that. And until next episode, do take care, and I hope to see you then.